Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the React channel. Man, I said I was going to be uploading more on this channel, and I meant it. Today is a very special day in the gaming world, and usually I would upload something like this onto my gaming channel, but all my reactions are exclusively on this channel now. We have the Gaming Civil War to react to today, the Game Awards nominees. This is something I always look forward to each year. However, I will say, less and less as the years have went by. I've less and less sort of cared about this event. I more so now care more about the games, the announcements at the Game Awards. I don't even really watch the Game Awards for the awards. Like, the awards are cool, but at the end of the day, you can't please everybody, right? So like, I don't take these awards too seriously. I will say before we start, this is a safe place. I'm going to have my own opinions. I'm going to be respectful to every other game here, or at least I will try my best to be respectful. I hope the same of you guys. This is a safe place to disagree and agree with me and other people. This is a safe spot. I will be as respectful as possible. Without further ado, I think we should just jump straight into this. Let's just see what is going on this year at the Game Awards. Do I have a sign-in? Shit, let me see. Without further ado, let's see. I'm being serious. I have purposefully not seen any of this. I don't know what the fuck's been nominated for anything. I purposefully avoided everything social media today just to finally see what this is from my own personal reaction. I'm listening to some just some Persona music in the background. You guys can't hear it because I think I'm gonna pull up some clips of these games and stuff like that when I talk, just because I like to have a little bit of substance to work with. Jeez, this is taking forever. This happens every year. This fucking website, whoever makes this website, it's so fucking delayed. It's like, it's so slow. 24 days. Yeah, when is, oh shit, I just realized. So I'm gonna be graduating 24 days from now. Dude, this website sucks, man. Come on. Fuck it, let's try Edge. Why is it every single year it's like this, bro? Every single year, I can't even get into the website. All those advertisements that you put in the Game Awards and you can't get a better website, all those advertisements, every 3 seconds, it's an advertisement for some shit nobody cares about. And you can't get this fucking website to run? This is such a lame way to do this, bro. This doesn't look, it just looks ugly doing that way. I would rather have this look aesthetically pleasing. Oh, okay. They have a stream. Oh, wow. Let's do that then. That's way cooler. I think Donkey Kong and Ghost of Yotei are 2 locks. I think there's another game that a lot of people are really enjoying.
Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out. We reveal this year's nominees across all
I can't remember the name of it, but I'll know it once he shows it, because I'm assuming it'll be nominated. The rest, I don't really know.
Should we do it?
Or care.
Here's the first category. For best performance, the nominees
are...
Okay,
so not even doing
it. Star for Claire Obscure Expedition.
That's the game I was talking about. A lot of people are saying this game is going to win Game of the Year. I know what the game is about. It's like a turn-based combat game, so I don't really care. I don't like turn-based combat. The only turn-based combat game I will ever touch is Persona. And I hate, if you've seen my Persona series, you know I hate the turn-based combat in that game. I just love doing the other shit, like in the world, and just like doing like the more mundane shit. Like, I like that a lot.
33. Charlie Cox for Claire Obscure
Expedition
okay,
2 of
33.
Them. Do I think Atsu deserves the Erika Ishii? Do I think she deserves performance? See, the thing is, I'm a little bit. I haven't finished Ghost of Yotei yet. I'm close. I'm close to finishing it. I will probably finish it within this, by the end of this month. I feel like I'm going to finish it. Do I think she deserves one? From so far, I would say she's done a pretty good job. So I would say yes. I would say we'll have to see what the other competition looks like. I think Norman Reedus is in the Death Stranding game. Oh, that might also be nominated for Game of the Year. I think I would say yes.
Erika.
Okay, so she does get a nominee. I'm pulling for her. I mean, motherfuckers be so weird nowadays, bro. Like, damn, motherfuckers just be weird. She did a great job. She's done a great job so far.
Ishii for Ghost of Yotei. Jennifer English for Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
3 Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
For Silent Hill F. Obscure.
Bro, Jeff, it's okay, bro. You don't need to try and pronounce it. I get that Hideo is your boyfriend, but like, bro, you don't need to say it like that. You could just say it like a white guy. It's fine, bro. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. Dude, what was? Come on, bro. He's trying too hard now.
English for Claire Obscure
Expedition said that shit like an anime character.
Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F. And Troy.
Speaking of Japanese, There was I still have to upload. I still have to edit. There was a Japanese state of play. I'm still gonna upload that just because I think it's funny. I'm gonna upload that at some point. I reacted to that literally a couple days ago.
For best ongoing
I forgot that came out this year.
The nominees are Final Fantasy XIV.
Best ongoing? Jesus Christ. Marvel Rivals needs to get a nominee here. At least. If it's gonna be nominated for Marvel Rivals, gonna be nominated for anything, it needs to be this.
Helldivers 2. Marvel Rivals.
Yes. This needs to win, bro. This needs to win.
And No Man's Sky.
This needs to win. No Man's Sky, I've heard is cool. Fortnite, come on, bro.
What
else was there? What was the first one? Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy XIV.
Man, come on, bro.
For best mobile game,
who cares? Who cares about this?
Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom
That was a mobile game?
Sonic Rumble,
I guess that makes sense.
Uma Masume, Pretty Derby, and
Stop.
Wuthering Waves.
I can't take him seriously when he starts saying the Japanese names like that.
Direction are...
Oh, art direction. Donkey Kong, I think, should be up here. I think Donkey Kong... I think Ghost of Yotei should win this shit, bro.
Clara Obscure, Expedition 33.
Okay.
Death Stranding 2,
okay.
On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei.
I think they should win, bro. Like I said, this is weird because more so than any other year, this is the year, more so than any other year, where the games that have been nominated for a lot of these awards are games that I'm not interested in, games that I don't play. Clear Obscure Expedition, whatever, is not something that interests me. Death Stranding looks like it's not something that interests me. And just everything else, like, there's really only 2 games that have come out this year that have interested me that are probably going to be nominated with the, well, I guess my rivals. I'm hoping maybe Dispatch will get nominated for something. I don't know what. Maybe Best Direction or something. I don't know. I think the art direction in Ghost of Yotei is fucking incredible. Every scene, you could walk in the most ugly areas of that game and it looks like it's straight out of a fucking painting. This art direction is unreal, dude. And for an open world game, the art direction is insane, bro. It's amazing.
Hollow Knight Silksong.
Such good art direction.
Best score and music leveled up by
Okay, again, sorry I'm pausing a lot. I'm just trying to get my... I think Ghost of Yotei has a solid soundtrack. So far, even though I haven't finished the game, from what I've heard, honestly, I do think Tsushima's is better. I do prefer Tsushima's soundtrack. I haven't finished Donkey Kong Bonanza. I haven't even gotten far enough into Bonanza to consider it for best score on music, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got a nominee because Nintendo always makes bangers, and I heard a lot of bangers in Donkey Kong Bonanza. There were a lot of throwbacks and stuff. I can't wait to go back and finish that game. I need to finish Ghost of Yotei because I really want to finish Bonanza, and I still have not gotten a single spoiler by Bonanza, which is awesome. I think Yotei's soundtrack is great, but I don't think it's too much of a contender because, like I said, I think Tsushima's is better. That's just my personal opinion.
The nominees are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong.
Not sure what that is.
Korb for Hades 2.
I've heard of
Lorian
Hades. So, okay, so they have a second one.
Expedition 33. Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yotei, and Woodkid.
Can I just show you guys something real quick, bro? Where is this guy right here? Bro, I want this guy alone to win best soundtrack, bro. I want this guy alone to win, I want this guy alone to win best soundtrack, bro. Look at this motherfucker. I've seen him on TikTok. Bro, I want this guy right here to win best score.
Nominee.
I'm gonna pause for all of these, except for the lame ass ones like esports. Audio design. I think, again, I mean, I think Yotei has great audio design. If you have good headphones, you can really hear especially the sound effects of the weapons. I think is incredible. I think the sound effects for the weapons is very, very good, especially when the weapons are clashing against each other. I think that audio when you have your headphones on is so good. A lot of people, this is kind of a random, like, this is something that nobody really cares about, but I loved it. I love like shit like this more so than like best game award, like game of the year. Like, I like these awards the most because they really, I don't know, they just stand out to me because it's very like there's a small team of people working in a big team working on specifically this shit.
These are Battlefield 6.
Okay, I take it back. This game should fucking win. This game should win best audio design. I take it back. Ghost of Yotei has great audio design. I completely forgot about Battlefield 6. It might get another nominee for something else here. This game deserves best game design. Best audio design. The audio in this game is fucking unreal.
Clear Obscure Expedition 33.
There they go again.
Death Stranding.
This is like the
Beach, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F. Best adaptation was added to the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize an outstanding
movies
show,
and
movie,
shows,
or other
yeah.
creative work inspired by and based on
what came out this year?
game world. Here are this year's
I
nominees.
have no clue. What
for
came
Best
out this year?
Adaptation. A Minecraft movie.
God.
Devil May Cry.
I haven't even watched
Splinter
it yet.
Cell Death Watch,
It's gonna be
The
Minecraft.
Last of Us Season 2.
Oh, Season 2 dropped this year?
And Until Dawn.
I heard this was trash. Like, it just didn't follow anything about the actual game. Minecraft will probably win this, just because it probably will. I didn't even watch the Minecraft movie, man. I'm still going to, I guess, at some point. I just had no interest to watch it. Because it was so, like, goofy.
The outstanding nominees are...
Narrative. Dude, honestly, bro, give Dispatch a nominee, bro. Give Dispatch a nominee. I don't even care. Give Dispatch a nominee.
Claire Obscure,
Jesus, man.
33, Death Stranding 2,
Okay.
On the Beach, Ghost of Yote,
Okay.
Kingdom Come Deliverance
Okay.
2, and Silent Hill F.
Interesting.
Best
Interesting.
community support celebrates game developers who continually and transparently engage, support, and respond to their players.
Hey, say what you want, bro. The motherfuckers at Marvel Rivals, they deserve it. They deserve it right here, bro, because they've been listening to their community. I'm trying to think who else listens to their community this year specifically. Or is this not a this year thing? If this is just a thing in general, then fuck it. I would give it to Santa Monica. They're not going to be here because they haven't released a game in like fucking 4 years, 5 years.
This year's nominees are...
Dude, I think Marvel Rivals
Baldur's Gate 3,
should be here.
Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Okay, interesting.
Your nominees for Games for Impact are...
These are the awards that, like...
Despelote,
you know,
Lost
kind of
Records,
lose me.
Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight,
These are
and
the
Wonderstop.
the woke games.
Category of Best Multiplayer. The
Best
nominees
multiplayer,
are
Battlefield.
Arc Raiders,
Ooh,
Battlefield
a lot of people
6,
are playing that one
Elden
right
Ring
now.
Night Rain,
Get the fuck.
Peak, and...
Oh, I'm trying to suppress the urge. I said I wasn't gonna be on hater shit today. I said I was gonna be respectful. Fight the urge, Joe. Fight the fucking urge.
Split Fiction.
Give it to Split Fiction. I forgot Split Fiction came out. Split Fiction came out this year. Give it to Split Fiction, dude. Oh, resist the urge.
Best Independent Game.
It's a multiplayer. It has. There's no fucking crossplay.
Celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance.
What is this?
Best Independent Game celebrates games with a high degree of risk
Best
tolerance.
indie game is... I feel like indie games have lost their meaning, bro. They've lost value. Indie game nowadays... to me, an indie game is like Five Nights at Freddy 1 through 4. Or like Doki Doki Literature Club. That to me is an indie game. One person making everything. That is what I consider an indie game. Nowadays, an indie game is just like... Oh, if they didn't have $55 million to work on the game, they're an indie game. If they only had $2 million. It's like, dude, what? $2 million? That's not an indie game to me. That's a fucking $2 million. $1 million. Like, dude, that's not indie, bro. Indie to me is like, this motherfucker made this game with like $300, bro. Max. $40 he spent on animations. Like, that to me is an indie game.
Publisher system. Those nominees are Absolem, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure, Expedition 30.
Like, come on, bro. Come on. This is not an indie game. Come on. How much budget did Expedition 33 have? The exact budget for Claire Obscure Expedition 33 has not been officially released, but estimates suggest it was under $30 million. So, around 20 million and up. That is not an independent game, bro. That is not an independent game. An independent game, like I said, it's like a Five Nights at Freddy 1 through 4, or like a Doki Doki Literature Club. One dude working on everything with like fucking a couple $100. That's indie game, bro. There is nothing indie about this. How many people were working on this? How many people worked on Claire Obscure Expedition 33? 30 to 33 people. There is that's ironic. That's 33. There is nothing indie about that, dude. I'm sorry. This is unfair to other indie games because this is obviously going to win. This is very unfair to games that are truly indie games, like probably these fucking games that I haven't heard of over here.
Ball Pit.
Like these games are probably true indie games, maybe like 1, 2, 3 people with like at most like $1,000. These, like, come on, man, 20+ million. Like, come on, man, come on, bro. That's unfair. It's unfair. I'm not saying the game. I'm sure the game is great, but it shouldn't be nominated for indie game. That's not indie.
Expedition 33.
Come on, man. $20+ million. There's nothing indie about that. Like, that's just not fair for these other developers. That's fucked up.
And Hollow Knight Silksong. Best debut indie game recognizes a development team that hasn't won a game award before.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck? I was gonna say, what's the difference between an indie game and a debut indie game? If it's all for this year, wouldn't everything be a debut? That makes no sense. So it's for nominees that haven't won.
Debut indie game recognizes a development team that hasn't won a game award before.
Okay.
In fact, these teams published their first game this year. The nominees are Blueprints, Clair Obscur Expedition.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
33, Despelote, Dispatch.
Oh, now I'm really fucking hot. Now I'm really hot, because Dispatch deserves this shit. And now Clair Obscur Expedition, whatever the fuck it's called, is gonna win this. Get the fuck out of here, man. Look, like I said, I'm not denying this is a good game. I said I was gonna be respectful here about the opinions. Dude, like, come on, bro. Come the fuck on. This is not an indie game. Is it a smaller game studio than something like Santa Monica or Sucker Punch? Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is not an indie game, bro.
3, Despelote.
That's fucked
Dispatch.
up. Shout out Dispatch. At least they got represented, bro. That's fucking crazy. That's really dope to see. Dispatch was an amazing game.
For best VR AR game, the nominees are...
Damn, that sucks.
Alien Rogue Incursion.
That really sucks, man, because you know they're gonna win
Ghost
it.
Town,
They've been nominated for everything.
VR and The Midnight Walk. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Pedro, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut. Part of the Game Awards is looking forward to what's next, and don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you on
and
December
advertisements.
11th.
Don't forget
but
those.
What's the most anticipated upcoming game?
It's GTA 6.
Based on currently announced.
It's not even close, bro. Come on.
007 First
No.
Light, Grand Theft Auto 6.
This game might not even come out next year, bro. I will say I'm actually looking. This might be the first Marvel game. I might go back. I was really thinking about playing the Spider-Man games on the channel. Like for Christmas, because I heard those are really good games to play during Christmas because they kind of take place in Christmas. I was thinking maybe I would go back and play those games because I never touched those games. Oh, but that's a fucking
adventure game. Nominees
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Death Stranding.
Oh, action adventure. Okay, we get it. Hideo's your boyfriend. Ghost of Yote. Would Donkey Kong be considered an action adventure? I think so. Is there a platformer award? If there's a platformer award, then it would be that. I mean, it could be both.
The Beach. Ghost of Yote,
yeah.
Hollow Knight Silksong.
I'm shocked we haven't seen Donkey yet.
And Split Fiction.
Wow. I assume that will just show up for Game of the Year.
For best role-playing game, the jury selected Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition
Yeah, you know that's gonna win.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and
that game was so
Worlds
forgettable.
2.
Monster Hunter Wilds was such a forgettable game.
Best fighting game, the nominees are 2XKO.
No good fighting games came out this year.
Collection 2.
We've been in a bit of a fighting game drought. If we're going to be, we've been in a fighting game drought.
Virtua Fighter 5 Revo
We've been in a fighting
Stage.
game drought, bro.
Battlefield 6.
I mean, I would love for it to win. I'm planning on making some Battlefield 6 videos. I'm still mad about last year when, or was it the year before that? I can't remember. Stellar Blade should have won Best Action Game. I don't care what anybody says.
Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Yo, Battlefield might have a chance here, bro. Deadass.
2, Ninja Gaiden
these other
4,
games don't seem...
Shinobi Art
I think Battlefield might have a chance there.
Innovation
I'm not saying it'll win, but it has a chance. That's family game. Hey, that's a lock.
Party, Lego Voyagers,
that's a lock right there.
Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds,
Mario Kart was
Split Fiction.
Bro, what happened? What Mario Kart? They haven't even updated. Oh man, don't even get me started on that, bro. $90 for a game they haven't updated since it came out. I was expecting some sort of news about it when they did that Nintendo Direct that was an hour long. What a joke of a game, bro. Seriously.
The best sim strategy game nominees are The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles.
Dude, how many of these? They have so many throwaway fucking Final Fantasy games.
Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum. These games are nominated for Best Sports Racing
Oh god,
game.
snooze fest.
EA Sports FC 26, F1 25.
None of these
Mario
games should
Kart
win.
World, Rematch.
None of these games should win, bro. None of those games deserve to win. Don't give it to any of them. Just hold on to the award.
With Best Esports Game.
Oh, here we go. Shit that we don't really care about.
Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Aren't these just like the
and
same?
Valorant.
I don't care. Aren't these literally the exact same games every single year? Since it's not the games that came out this year, isn't it just the same fucking games every single year? Like, when do they ever
Nominees
switch
for best
up?
Esports athlete are Brock, Chovy,
Come on,
Forsaken,
bro.
Kakaru, Mena.
Don't call them athletes, bro. Call them esports players. Call them players, bro. Don't call them athletes. They are not
and
athletes.
Zywoo. And
Let's look up what's the definition. What's the definition of an athlete? A person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. These motherfuckers aren't athletes. They might be cracked at the video game, but stop it, bro. They're not athletes. The definition, the dictionary definition is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. They are not athletes, bro. Stop calling them that. They're players.
for best esports
Gamers.
team, our
Best
special
esport
esports
gamer.
committee, outstanding
I think
creative vision and innovation.
best game direction is always like the same. Like, a lot of these awards are kind of copy and pasted with the nominees. Like, best game direction, best narrative, game of the year, all kind of are like the same shit. Like, you're going to see the same nominees. So basically, whatever gets best game direction is more than likely going to be nominated for game of the year. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the exact same nominees. Let's see.
In game direction and design, the nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Let me say this right now. Don't be surprised. Damn, no Donkey? Wow. Don't be surprised if these are your Game Awards nominees. Minus one of these is going to go in place of Donkey, because there's no shot Donkey doesn't get a Game of the Year award nominee. So one of these games is going to be replaced for Donkey, but don't be surprised if every other game aside from one of these games is going to be replaced. And honestly, the replacement will either be, let me see, what do we have
On
again?
the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades
Probably this game.
2, and Split Fiction.
Maybe Split Fiction. I don't know. There's no way Ghost of Yote isn't getting a Game of the Year nominee. I really think it deserves it. I think it should. I don't know. It's just been a weird year for me because, like,
Game of the Year.
a lot of these games aren't really that interesting to me.
Absolute best experience to
I'm curious, though. What do they
all
have?
creative and technical fields. For this year's
All creative and technical
our
fields, keep
global
in mind.
TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year.
Let's see what you got.
Claire Obscure,
Okay.
Expedition 33
Figures.
from Sandfall Interactive, Death Stranding
Figures.
2, On the
His
Beach
boyfriend made
from
that game.
Kojima Productions, Donkey Kong Bonanza
Obviously.
from Nintendo.
This isn't gonna win, but dude, I really think Donkey Kong Bonanza might genuinely be the most underrated game to come out within the last 8 years. This game is a better version of Mario Odyssey in damn near every single way, except it's just with Donkey Kong. I think this game is getting so much disrespect, bro. Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey got a 97 on Metacritic. Let's look at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong got a 91. I'm telling you right now, Donkey Kong Bonanza is a better, more polished version of Super Mario Odyssey, and Odyssey got a 97 Metacritic? I think Donkey Kong Bonanza only gets it only gets overshadowed simply because it's a launch title for a console that majority of people still don't have. I'm very grateful that I do have one. This game is amazing, dude. This is genuinely might be the most underrated game to come out within the last 8 years. If this was named Super Mario Odyssey 2, this game would probably win Game of the Year. But because it's Donkey Kong, I guess people aren't really interested in Donkey Kong as much as Mario. It's just getting overshadowed, which is crazy to me. That, and like I said, it's a launch title for a console that a lot of people don't have. I'm telling you right now, everybody who has a Nintendo 2 and has played this game will understand and appreciate how good this game is. The callbacks, the music, the gameplay, the way they're sort of carrying this new wave of Nintendo characters with Pauline and Donkey Kong is really, really good. Will it win? No. Probably not. But damn, this is a very underappreciated game, bro. This is such a good game. It's just a shame because, like I said, a lot of people, you can hate on Nintendo all you want for their business practices. I completely agree with the majority of the criticism Nintendo as a company gets. But you can't deny when they make these games with the Donkey Kongs, the Marios, the Zeldas, you can't deny how incredible these games are. And I think this game deserves way more praise because, yes, Nintendo as a company has made some shitty decisions. But this is a fucking good game, dude.
Hades 2 from Supergiant Games, Hollow Knight Silk Song from Team Cherry, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Wow! Ghost of Yotei didn't get nominated for Game of the Year. I have to see what these other nominees were. What is this? Hollow Knight Silk Song. I've never heard of this before. What is this? Let's just watch this. What is this? Oh no, don't tell me they did one of these. Oh no. Oh no. This got nominated over Ghost of Yotei? I don't agree with that. I don't agree. Is there voice acting? Is there any sort of acting in this? Or is there performances? It's a 2D game, dude. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of voice acting or anything. This looks like a cool math game. This got nominated over... Keep in mind, that got nominated... That got nominated over this shit right here. This is one of the coolest openings to a game. This shit was vicious. That got nominated over this? Cinema? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Oh my god. Bro, be real. Be real, bro. This game didn't get nominated. The music.
Song.
But this game gets nominated? I disagree with that, bro. Entirely. Bro. I'm trying to see if there's any voice performances. There's no voice performances. Okay, this bothers me. I'm trying to be respectful here, but this bothers me. The category for Game of the Year is best game that excels in all aspects of games, right? This game is a 2D game. It already loses points for not being three-dimensional. You are missing a dimension, so you already lose points for ingenuity. On top of that, there's no voice performances. There's no voice performances, so you're automatically losing more points because there's no best performer. Like, it's not... Games like this should not be nominated for Game of the Year. Especially when we saw last year with that card game. Games like this don't really deserve to be nominated because it's a little bit... It's very hypocritical and just, like... It's condescending. You say it's the best game that excels in all categories. Meanwhile, this game is missing a majority of what makes games as good as they are. Whereas you look at Ghost of Yotei, it's got everything. It's got incredible performances, incredible music. It got nominated for all those awards. It's got incredible art direction. It's got an incredible story, incredible gameplay. I'm sure this is a fun game. I'm not going to take that away from it, but it doesn't deserve a Game of the Year award nominee over a game like Ghost of Yotei. That's crazy to me, dude. Especially that card game from last year. This is like that all over again. This looks like a cool math game, dude. Listen, I know people are gonna be mad at me for this opinion, but I don't care. Like this, I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's enjoyable. But like, come on, man. Game of the Year? This is what we're nominating? I mean, I don't see it, bro. I don't see the appeal. Like I said, I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's enjoyable. I'm not trying to say the game is bad. A lot of people are taking this as like, oh, I think this game is shit. I'm sure the game is fun. What is this, like a boss fight? Let me see. Is this a boss fight? No, just a new area. Like, nah, bro. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. But, you know what? It is what it is. That's what the critics think. At the end of the day, all these award shows are very, you know, they don't really make sense. All around, I'm not mad at it. For most of the awards, I think... I do genuinely think that Game Award nominee, though, for that 2D game is kind of insane to be nominated over Ghost of Yotei. That's my personal opinion. I think that's a little crazy. But everything else seems like kind of how I'd expect it to be. I'm kind of shocked at the lack of Donkey Kong, though. I will say Donkey Kong was nominated for what? That Game of the Year, And like, dude, not a whole. It was Game of the Year and Best Family Game. I don't even think it got Best Direction, which I think it deserved. It didn't get Best Direction. Dude, that's crazy to me. It got Family Game and Game of the Year. I think that was it. It wasn't considered an action game. Fighting, role-playing, action, or was it? Was it an action game?
Or
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Battlefield was up there. I think Battlefield got more nominees than Donkey Kong. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
30 p.m.
I'm sure most people are going to be happy about this because the people who care about these awards are like Redditors and people who are kind of, you know, people who don't really have a life. Interesting though. I'm gonna go and end this one here. If you guys liked the video, like today. Yeah, man, I said I was gonna be in my rack bag, and I meant it. We still have that PlayStation State of Play to upload. I will upload it at some point. I'm gonna upload this first because this is a little bit more trendy. On the gaming channel, we have the next episode of Ghost of Yote dropping real soon. I already filmed that. We should be done with that, like I said, this month. I'll have the next Arc video filmed probably pretty soon. We finished up Dispatch. Go check that out. That was an awesome series. That game was fucking awesome. That's all. As always, capture moments, create memories. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.